Nowadays, automobile industry had grown enormously with a higher scope of new ideas. The companies like Tesla and Audi had come up with such mind-boggling ideas that one could hardly think about. Ladies and gentlemen, I am Anikushan Terrachi of Class 11 Science of Mount Literacy School, Maheshtala, present some of the modification that we can make to our car to increase its efficiency as well as save our mother nature to some extent. Talking about automobiles, one of the most important topic in this aspect is the car's engine. An engine's one of the most important subpart is the supercharger or turbocharger, which mainly does its work by increasing the engine's power output. Now what is a supercharger? Supercharger is a device that increases the power supply of the car. And now how does it work? It literally compresses the air so that more oxygen is provided to the fuel for its complete combustion. And now it is just like the lungs of a human. Like if a human possesses some heart lungs problems, then there is some oxygen deficiency in the lungs. So what does the man does? It literally takes some oxygen cylinder so that it can get more amount of oxygen. The same thing works here. The supercharger provides more amount of oxygen to the car so the car can get more amount of boost. By this way, we can overcome the incomplete combustion of the air entering the engine, and we can make our environment pollution free. In the previous section I mentioned that making a vacuum in the car's engine is one of the most important process in the movement of the car. Now this process is incomplete without one of its most important parts, the piston. It also receives the thrust produced by the combustion of the gas in the cylinder and transmit it to the connecting rod. The piston material should hold some of the most important specifications to work perfectly. Some of them is withstanding high pressure, durability, and silence in operation. Nowadays, the piston material is commonly made from aluminum alloy, both for petrol and diesel. But from my end, piston material should be made from 2618 low silicon alloy, because it is ductile as well as durable. Suppose a car is in static motion and then suddenly it gains a monstrous amount of RPM, like the racing cars, and so the piston here gets the very high amount of force on it, so it could get deformed, and deformed literally means crack. So the deformation in engine is very bad for the health of the car. So to overcome this deformation, the piston should be ductile, durable, and very sturdy. So to make it sturdy and ductile, we need to add silicon alloy to it so that we can increase its durability and we can overcome the deformation. Like some of the pros of the silicon alloy piston, it also does have some cons. Like it is not generally used in diesel engines due to its low melting point. The high heat produced in diesel engines is not efficient for this kind of pistons and could do more damage than help. Thus I come to the end of my project. The main aim for all automobile owners is to take care of their car neatly without doing any damage to it and checking its part and engine thoroughly every now and then.